Hey everyone, I'm super excited today to present our next candidate for 1000 Hires. Today we have the honor to host our dear friend Swathy. So Swathy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here, Fram. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, and the pleasure is all ours. So Swathy, our goal today is to get you hired. So to find the right role, the right company, the right culture, please give us a description of who you are and where you're from.
Yes. So I graduated from Duke University in 2014 with a master's degree in engineering management. There, I learned how to be able to identify business needs and find solutions to business problems. And this perfectly set me up for a career in product design. Over a span of the last 6 years, I have basically learned how to ask the right questions to get to the bottom of what the user needs. And I did this through interviews, workshops, going back and forth on wireframes, all while collaborating with developers and testers on what the feasible solution is. And during this time, I've also managed multiple teams to deliver the final product. And that's a little bit about me.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. So it sounds like you had the opportunity to wear multiple different types of hats, manage different types of teams, work on a bunch of incredible projects. That's amazing. So I'm assuming then you probably had the opportunity to work upon multiple personal professional projects beyond everything you just mentioned. So,
Yeah.
so why don't you tell us about an accomplishment you're super proud of?
Yes, this was a recent accomplishment, and despite me working full time and dealing with the COVID situation this year, I took up a springboard course on UX UI design for 9 months and successfully completed it. It was not an easy achievement, and I would have never thought of putting a portfolio together as a working professional. I just didn't have the time.
Right.
And during this time, I was introduced to design thinking and UX process in general. And one thing that inspired me was the Google Ventures design sprint and how they solve problems. Going through the whole UX process of research, sketching, wireframing, prototyping in just 5 days still fascinates me. And so, to my next job, I would like to bring the design sprint to wherever I'm going to work next. So, I'm excited to show that off.
Wow, that's amazing. So first of all, congratulations on graduating. What an incredible accomplishment. And the whole design thinking process is really cool. So flipping the script from there, then let's talk about a challenge. What's the challenge you went through that you're able to overcome?
Yeah, as I've mentioned before, in most of my jobs, I've had secondary responsibilities as, say, a business analyst or a scrum master on top of being a product designer. And it was incredibly challenging and stressful when multiple products were being rolled out at the same time. So my time management and prioritization skills came to my rescue in these instances. And the development team basically needed me to have the specs for the product, and my priority was to deliver that documentation to them. Additionally, as a Scrum Master, I had to keep everyone accountable and remove any impediments they had. And I managed this by holding the daily stand up regularly. Ephraim, I have faced many challenges throughout the 6 year career as a product designer, and I've realized that any problem can actually be solved with the help of your team.
Yeah, well, that's 100%. So I know Swati in your next role, you show up with, first of all, so many special capabilities. First, you show up with teamwork and knowing that they can just mention that any problem can be solved as long as we work together and we work in unity. You also show up with the design thinking process, that they're able to come up with creative solutions to multiple different types of problems. You also show up with the ability to be your best self and to help your teammates become the best version of themselves. But what are you looking for in your next role?
Yeah, just putting it all together. Basically, I'm looking forward to be a product designer that can solve multiple problems and wear multiple hats for the company. And I'm looking for a collaborative environment where I can use my stakeholder management skills. And I'm hoping to mentor and build people and share my experiences with them from whatever I've had held so far. And I'm looking to work in agile environment specifically because it's the fastest iterative approach to doing anything. And I would definitely like to, as I previously mentioned, I'd definitely like to bring the design sprint methodology of Google Ventures to solving prevalent problems.
Amazing. And what can your future teammates count on you for?
Well, I am used to being this one stop shop for information on any project that I work on, and I like to learn the ins and outs of the project. And even when I don't know the answer, I like to find out. So my teammates can count on me for any and all information related to the project that they need at any point of time. Like they can just walk up to me and ask for it, and I am willing to provide them with all the information they need so they can do the best job possible. And yeah, that's something that I want to do.
So, Swati, I want to wish you a lot of luck, a ton of success, and a tremendous amount of blessings. And we're going to do everything in our power to try and send as many opportunities as way possible to get you rehired. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Ephraim.